Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Elaine and today we're doing another tarot TBR video. So in this series I pair a book and an art project with a tarot card. So I've been using, let me get the cards. So I've been using the Wild Unknown tarot deck, which is this tarot deck. See, the style is quite, it's kind of a darker deck, kind of watercolor inky style. I haven't actually looked up anything about the creator of the deck. So I'm using the Major Arcana cards, which is these cards here. I love the style of these. So I'm just using the Major Arcana cards now because there is a more defining archetype with the Major Arcana cards. And I think I might start using the entire deck soon, maybe in my next one. So I shuffle the deck, pick a card, and then pair it with a book, and then think of an art project to go with the book and the card. I've yet to finish an art project with this, but I have finished many books. I've done some prep work to do an art project, but I haven't gotten very far yet. This week I'm doing The Magician. So this is my card for this week, The Magician, and I am reading The Dark Lord's Guide to Dating and Other War Crimes by Tiffany Hunt, and it pairs so well with this card. I'm really enjoying the book. I'm just about here. Really enjoying it. It's so good and it pairs so well with this. I was reading Accomplice to the Villain. It was starting to annoy me. The humor started to feel really forced in it, and she had to keep telling us that the villain was a villain because he was obviously the good guy. I think the gag, the working in an office for the villain, the gag doesn't have as many books in it as she is trying to write. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure loads of people absolutely love this and enjoy the humor, but I find it really difficult to resolve the office setting with the fantasy setting, of it being in a castle and then they have air vents and stuff. It just doesn't gel properly in my head, so I dropped it and I moved on to this book and I'm really enjoying it. I have the Wild Unknown card, which is, I think it's a leopard, and with the symbols of the other decks, with all the decks on it, or all the suits rather, not the decks, all the suits are on it. But on the Rider-Waite deck, the Magician has lilies and I think he has roses around him. And then my book has this amazing cover with this black rose and gold around it and a sword. Very striking cover. So what I was thinking for my art project for this was a lily, and I would like to try to bring in the gold. I tried this last time and I didn't do a very good job. But I already drew out a lily. Yeah, I already drew out a lily and I printed it on watercolor paper. But I actually want to try something a little bit different, because I have been doing just straight flowers, which I really enjoy, but I want to bring some more elements of the tarot into this. And with the Magician, since he has the symbols from all of the suits on his card, I want to try bring those into my picture. So here's what I did earlier on my computer before I was filming. This is the drawing. Yeah, hide these layers. So this is the drawing that I did earlier of the lilies. The lilies are lilies that we saw when we were in Mount Congreve about 2 weeks ago. Myself and my mother went for a little trip to Mount Congreve, and it's in one of my cozy living diaries. I'll leave a link to it up the top there, so you can see all the amazing flowers that we got to see there. And then I got these graphics of the tarot suit symbols on Raw Pixel, I think it was, so they're free to use, and I just kind of dumped them down and put them behind the flowers. I just kind of trying to make up an image. And now what I want to do, because I don't want to use these exact things, they're way too busy to go with my flowers, so I'm just going to draw over them, sketch my own very simple line drawing over them, and then I'll print that. Before I do that though, I want to pick out a new audiobook. So I have a few on Libro FM that will likely go with the card, but I don't think I will pair my audiobook with the tarot card. So I have a few that would probably go. I feel like this one would probably go well, but I don't want to get my books confused in my head. I'm usually pretty good at reading more than one book at a time, but they have to be different genres, otherwise I'll get things confused. So what I'm thinking of getting is the new Ali Hazelwood book, which is I think it's in my wish list. I think I will get this. I have a few credits on Libro FM to use, so I think I will treat myself to this. I really enjoyed Bound, so okay, I have my new audiobook and I got these new headphones that I absolutely love. Himself got them for me. So there's these Sony noise cancelling headphones that are really comfortable, and they weren't overly expensive. I think they were around €80, which is really good for a pair of comfortable headphones with good sound. So I'm gonna pop them on, listen to my audiobook, start my drawing, and I'm also going to get a drink. I'm going to get a nice cold glass of lemon. It's still hot. The heat wave is over, but it's still quite hot. I suppose I could have real notions here. Put it in a teacup. No, too much. Too notiony. I just wouldn't hold enough. It'd look nice, but it just wouldn't hold enough. Lemon from Spain. From Aldi in Spain. Time to download my new audiobook. So here's my picture. So there's the comparison. If it's in focus, if it's not, I'll just put them on screen. So those are the lilies, and then this is the one where I try to magician it up a bit. So we have the sword and the wand, and then the pentacle is like behind everything, and then the lilies are in the cup. The lilies are very big. I think I made the sword like super short, super small, but that's fine. And the pentagram, I wanted it to be in the background. I think it kind of ended up looking a bit like the Avengers symbol. But other than that, I'm very happy with how it turned out. I put the infinity symbol inside the wand, and the image that I got, it had like a half moon in it. I'm fairly sure that these were AI images, because when I was looking at them closely, they had some kind of funny things on them. I got them on raw pixel. That is what I'm going to paint, but I'm not going to do that right now because it's kind of late. It's almost 8 o'clock and I don't really have the energy for painting after doing my drawing. So I'm going to get cozy and read some more of my book. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, I have to say. I'm drinking more of my drink. I can't decide if I want to go outside for the sunset or if I want to sit inside. It's a bit cooler outside, so it'd be comfortable to sit outside. I think I'm kind of lazy about it though. Getting kind of sick of sitting outside. Sick of the sun. it's Saturday evening. I didn't have time today to do anything for this project. I had a lot of family stuff and then we were gone away for the day. So now I'm going to settle down to do some painting for the evening and listen to more of Unbound by Ellie Hazelwood. I might put something on the TV later. I'll see how far I go with painting, and I will likely go back to reading more of the Dark Lord's Guide to Dating later. I'm going to use my watercolor markers for this project. I love using them. Oh, I need paintbrushes. My progress. I want to, because the watercolor paper is so absorbent, it dries fast, but it takes a while for it to dry fully. So I want to give this a bit of time, because otherwise I will get bleed into the flowers. Like, it's already after happening to me here that it's after blurring out a bit. Like, I was really happy with how this flower went, but this one is after getting a little bit too much, but it's fine. So I'm going to give this a bit of time and then I'll come back to the other flowers. I was going to do the gold chalice. Maybe I will. I might do the bottom layer. I might do like the blue kind of shading on this. And then I'm going to go read more of my book. It's just past 7 and it's cooler today than it has been, so it's just nice this evening to sit outside. So I've decided I'm going to put together a little cocktail and probably not snacks, but a little cocktail, and get my book and just sit outside and enjoy the last of the sunshine for the day, because it is not as hot as it has been, but it's still nice and warm. Monday. Just made myself a nice iced coffee and I'm going to sit down here and keep doing more of my painting. I done a few bits last night before bed and I didn't fill in them, just the wand and the sword, because it was like 12:30 and I was just wanting to do a little bit before I went to sleep. So I'm really happy with how it's coming along. I think it's really nice. So I'm going to do some of that now, and I'm actually going to start editing this video because I want to get a start on that, and then later on we'll read more of the book. I was hoping to finish the book in this vlog, but I don't think I'm going to because I'm a slow reader, but I will get the painting done. Really enjoying the painting. Taking a break for my lunch now. I'm going to have a bagel. I have a sourdough bagel from Super Value, and I'm going to make some basil oil, like a dressing to go with it. I'm planning on having like an open sandwich. I have my basil plant here, so I'm going to take a few leaves off that, throw it into the food blender with some garlic. Normally when I make this I roast the garlic, but that doesn't have enough of a bite to it for me. Like I'd roast like a whole clove of garlic and mix it with olive oil and a little bit of salt. But it's just not as punchy as I like garlic to be. I love garlic. So I'm going to make that, and I'm going to have mozzarella and smoked salmon and tomato. Probably spinach actually as well. I have some spinach. Smells absolutely delicious. Yum. Only thing I don't like about making these dressings is all the fucking washing up afterwards. Hate it. Have to hand wash that thing as well. My lunch was absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad I have more of all of it left so I can have it again because it was so good. I'm so glad I decided not to roast the garlic this time. Leaving it raw, it gives it that punchy garlic taste that I really like. I'm going to do more painting now. I'm going to do the flowers, and it's kind of the part I've been a little anxious over because they're like the front facing flowers. I want them to stand out a bit more. I'm thinking of doing the whole of the pentacle in this gold ink. The only thing I have against that is it will be just this one solid block of color, so I'm not sure how to shade it. Like it won't come up. Like for this one I have the blue underneath it to shade in the gold, but if I do that with this will just cover it totally. It won't come through the depth. So I'll see if I can try colour something over it to give it a bit of dimension, and then I'll almost be finished. I'll just have to think of a background. done. I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with how the gold came out this time. I think I used a different type, a different brand. I used an ink instead of the alcohol ink. What's the difference? I used this Winsor & Newton ink this time. It's ancient though, I have it ages, so it was real thick, kind of clumpy. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. Really happy with how the lilies turned out and everything else. I think, yeah, way happier with this one over the rose I did last time. But I think last time with the rose, I was way more in my head. I was overthinking it too much, whereas with this one, I was like, I'll just do it. I won't think about it too much. I won't think about shading and everything too much. And I did try out some things on a little scrap of paper, a scrap of watercolor paper as I went, which made things a bit easier. I'm so happy I got this done in this vlog. I really wanted to get the whole thing finished for this vlog. I wanted to get the book finished as well, but I am nowhere near finished that. But I want to celebrate finishing my painting by sitting outside and reading my book and having a nice glass of Prosecco. That's it from me for this tarot TBR video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you